All right, chat. We watched Asmongold's video. Now we're gonna watch Charlie's about ZA and how he's skipping Black Ops 7 as well.
Before I had a physical form, when I was just beginning my zygotic journey in my mother's womb, an anomalous mutation occurred, where what was supposed to be a normal human baby was fused with gamer DNA. And the two of us combined in a harmonious fusion dance, and now, just look at me. Take a good hard look at me.
You see that edit there? You guys see the edit cut there? Hey, we all have that fusion technique going on with us, right? We're all gamers. We all got that fusion.
Peak performance. Very clear at even a glance. I was born to be a gamer. And throughout my 31 years on this earth, I have learned many important life lessons. Not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time, but every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time. I've also learned...
Not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time, but every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time. He pees while he poops and pees at the same time, so he pees while he sits down. That's what that means, right?
That it's just not worth it to force myself to play games I have no interest in. So, the new Pokemon game just dropped, Pokémon ZA. Even before it released, I was skeptical on how good it would be because everything they showed looked like somehow an even bigger step backwards for the franchise, but I'm always open to being wrong. I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2 and I have no plans on getting one, but Pokémon ZA is on the OG Switch as well, so I decided to tune in to some streamers, watch some gameplay, and see what people are saying about it. And Santa Claus rolled around bearing gifts, people were very excited, but to me it looks like a big old lump of coal. This somehow looks worse than Pokemon Scarlet Violet. This shit looks like my wrinkly nutsack. It is...
That is the most, like, that's the saddest part. The most depressing thing is that it's worse than Scarlet and Violet. And Scarlet and Violet sucked. It looks so bad. Like in the Asmongold video we just watched the other day, that crash out was like legit a real crash out. Like it was justifiable. It was like real. Everything in that video was legit. I almost bought this stupid game because I'm an addict. I'm a Poke addict. So I am so glad to see that more and more people, Charlie, Asmongold, everybody on social media, it seems like, except for the ones who are like trying to make money off the content, are saying the same thing, that this game sucks. There are some, Pokemon Andes who are coming in and like, oh, it's great. But I think they're just in denial because they want Pokemon to succeed. They love the franchise, and I get it. I really do. But at some point, you have to realize, like, not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time, but every poo-poo is a poo-poo. And Pokemon's a poo-poo right now.
Crazy to me. Pokemon being the most profitable IP in the history of our species still doesn't do the bare minimum when it comes to its mainline game entries. I really cannot understand it. Now, if you're enjoying Pokemon ZA, don't let me come in here and fart, toot all over your fun, whatever. Enjoy it. I think that's totally fine. But for me, it has become so...
I'm gonna say if you're enjoying it, How? Like, how? Like, honestly, how? You could say, okay, it's not the best, but it's Pokemon, so I'm still gonna play it. But there's some people who legit are saying this is the best game they've ever played. And, like, I just, like, is this cap? Is this, like, rage baiting? Is this just, like, are you crazy? Or, it's like, what is going on with these people? Like, it's okay to say the franchise you love needs to do a little better.
So incredibly stale to the point that it's almost insulting the lack of care Game Freak puts into these games. Like, there is not only so little innovation, I really gave a lot of charity to Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus, because it felt like they were going to start trying to push things and do different things. But since then, I just feel like they took their foot off the gas, and everything in Pokemon Legends ZA feels like it's content to just be the same shit, different toilet. So, it's not for me, but if you're having fun with it, I think that's great. I'm happy that you're enjoying it and didn't, like...
If you're having fun with it, you're the problem. No, I'm just kidding, halfway. I actually really liked Arceus. I really thought, like, Legends Arceus was going to be a step in the right direction. I actually really enjoyed that game, so that is something that I'm coming to learn on, like, social media and everything. People are saying Arceus wasn't that great, and I actually thought it was quite amazing. I thought it was like a fresh new game we got, some new mechanics that worked, and I was really excited for the future of Pokemon. And then we got freaking Scarlet and Violet.
Waste money on something that you ultimately don't like. I'm just giving you my perspective on it. It's a game that I'm very confident I would not enjoy, because it looks like the same fucking game I've now played a million times from Pokemon. It does not look like a game I would enjoy, thus I will be sitting it out. Something that I've been doing recently is abstaining from forcing myself to play a game just for the sake of playing the new game. And this, I can already tell I'm not going to enjoy, especially after playing Digimon Storytime Stranger. I'm going to directly compare these two things like it's the fucking late 90s again here.
That's what I'm talking about, baby! That's what I'm talking about! You know, the Digimon game's actually really good, so if you haven't tried it, you need to.
Digimon Storytime Stranger is the newest Digimon game that came out. And I played it on a whim, not really expecting much. I hadn't been, like, in the Digimon sphere for well over a decade.
I watched that
loved
stream.
Digimon growing up, but I was more of a Pokemon guy. Digimon, I always thought had better writing and definitely was darker than Pokemon, but I had always, you know, gravitated more towards the Pokemon IP. But I always appreciated it. And then as I got older, I just stopped paying attention to Digimon. Digimon...
You know what's funny? That's like the same story. His legit story is probably your story, the other person's story next to you, the other person watching this story, and my story. Like, I grew up with both of them together. I remember I'd go to Toys R Us, and they had both Digimon and Pokemon right next to each other. And you had to, like, kind of, like, choose, because back then, you know, in the 90s, we didn't have as much money. So it's like, oh, you want Pokemon cards or Digimon cards? You want a Pokemon game or Digimon game? So the anime was always more, like, adult, it seemed like. It had, like you said, it was darker, had more adult concepts, and it was just generally a better anime, I believe. But since it was more, like, complicated, more adult like, I think a lot of us kids kind of gravitated towards Pokemon more because it was so simple. Like, the simplicity like allowed us to get into it, and we were able to have so much fun with it. But this is a story about every Digimon fan I know. They started hard in the beginning, they kind of lost it, and that's also Bandai's fault. Like, that's all Bandai thing too. Like, why does everybody have that same story that there was a point where we all kind of like drifted away from it? Like, we just stopped seeing the product, or like the show stopped. It's a failure on the company. But it's like a common story that everybody started with it. They got reintroduced in it later in life as like an adult, like now, or like the mobile games that they used to have, like Digimon Re-Arise, Digimon Lynx. Those games brought a lot of people back in. The movies, the anime in the 2020. What's it called? The one where they have the original people come back. Like, there's a lot of stuff that like brought people back recently, but everybody kind of dropped off. So it's just like a good little point to, like, it's just interesting. It's just an interesting thing that how everybody has kind of a similar story about that.
Storytime Stranger dropped and it was getting a lot of glaze. People were really hyping it up, so I decided to give it a whirl. And the game is actually amazing. Like, this shit turbo slaps. I'm about 5 hours into the game, and I am still learning new mechanics. There is an unbelievable amount of depth min-maxing to this game, with so much meat on its bones. And it is everything the Pokemon formula and franchise wishes it could be. And, well, really, what it should be, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they wish it, because if they wished it, they could actually achieve it. I just don't think they care.
The game has voice acting, by the way, which is something Pokemon games still haven't quite cracked the code on all these years later. The writing is, like, strangely compelling. Like, it is actually pretty well written, with a story that I find myself invested in. The cutscenes go fucking insano style. Within the first hour and a half, a hole tears in the space-time continuum, shattering the fabric of reality as a giant fucking Digimon fist comes through like the hand of God and punches a giant mecha machine, which blows us 8 years into the past. It is actually so hype. And there is
the cutscenes in that game, like the hype he has right here, the excitement he has, the cutscenes are actually just beautiful. The story of Digimon is something that is just crazy in that movie or that game. It's like watching a movie. Playing that game was like I kind of teared up, guys. Like, I kind of cried almost. Like, there's like, I don't want to give you any spoilers if you're gonna go play it or you haven't played it. There's 3 scenes in there that really touched my heart. So it's just The ending, I swear, if you play that game, the ending, you're gonna be like almost in tears, like bawling, or you're gonna tear up. Like you're gonna have a moment where you say, "Oh no!" Like for sure, the minimum. That's it. Like, oh my god, no! That's like the minimum. But like, I was at the end of that game, I was tearing up. I was like, "Don't do it!" Oh god.
Like I said, so much depth here. I think there's like 450, 460 Digimon there, but even outside of just the number of Digimon that you catch, you convert in this game, you have so many build options for them with mix and matching your equipment, your attachment skills, even changing their personality around to match builds from your agent skills. Like, there is so much to do in this game. Like, the side missions are actually fun. I've only done one so far with the mystery of the missing shirts, but even that was fun. Everything in Digimon Storytime Stranger is what I wish Pokemon would at least attempt to do. It actually feels like an innovation on the formula. It is so refreshing. It also serves to showcase the potential of the genre, something that Pokemon refuses to even attempt to capture. Like, it fails to even try to reach like the actual potential that this genre offers. I have been really enjoying Digimon Storytime Stranger, but even if I hadn't played Storytime Stranger, I still wouldn't be playing Pokémon ZA. I just don't have interest in playing
Pokemon
what
ZA
appears to me to be another half-baked Pokemon game where like its big selling points that are supposed to make people pump their fist are the simplest shit ever, like being able to move during a fight. Like
and the whole story being in one town is just so stupid. I want to meet the person who said, "Hey, hey guys, let's have a Pokemon game, and it'll only be around one city." Yeah, like who came up with that idea? So stupid. But every time I watch Charlie, guys, I just love this statue right here, dude. I love this statue. It's always taking my eye. I always take my eye to that. Just side note.
if that's really how low the bar is, it's sad. Like, everything I have seen that people are praising for it are the simplest, smallest alterations on the same stale path that it has walked for over a decade now. And I just have no interest in forcing myself to play it and being miserable grinding through the 10, 20, 30-ish hours that I would put into it. I don't want this video to all just be me, bah humbugging Pokemon ZA, because there is another game that I have a very similar feeling of. Another culprit. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I think that game looks like the same shit again. And I am so tired of the Call of Duty cycle where I buy the new Call of Duty, I maybe find a few things to like about it for a little bit, and then I'm done after like 6 hours because it's just boring. It's just doing the same thing as I've done for fucking like 15 years.
And they came out with like Black Ops 6, unless I'm crazy, didn't it just like come out like a year ago? Something like that, maybe a year and a half ago. Like, it's crazy that they already have 7 out and it's not even anything different. I played the beta. I was gonna make a video about it, but I just got so busy with life. That's why you guys got to help me become a full-time YouTuber so I can make content every day. But it was crazy, man. It's like absolutely crazy.
Now in these Call of Duty games. So, I am also sitting out Call of Duty Black Ops 7, which is the first Call of Duty game I haven't bought since Ghosts. And I am very excited to not have to force myself into a Call of Duty game just for the sake of trying it out to see if there's finally something new there. I have too many times now fallen for their hypnotism where they convince you, fucking mind control you into thinking that there's something new and different about it. They did the same thing for the last Black Ops game with the Omni movement, where I really thought we were about to get like Max Payne level movement freedom expression, when really it doesn't matter at all. It is so trivial of a difference, you don't even notice it. And I already know I'm going to feel the same way about Black Ops 7 based on all of the gameplay and everything I've seen from it, so I'm not going to be forcing myself to play that game either. I'll just be sitting that out too. Again,
with games getting so expensive nowadays, this is probably going to be a reoccurring theme where games that you would normally just buy just because it's like habit, nostalgia, whatever, like Pokemon, Black Ops, it's going to probably be a more common theme that we just stop buying these games because they're now like trying to rip us off for $70 for a game, plus a $30 DLC, plus a $20 online subscription you need to unlock megas. Like stupid, dude. So I think the price and the lack of creativity and just like abuse of the fans is gonna make this be a way more common thing that happens.
No, I'm not the fun police here. So if you're someone excited for Black Ops 7, you enjoyed the betas and whatever, can't wait, all power to you. It's just not for me anymore. I'll wait for a Call of Duty that actually looks new and different in my eyes, where I'll give it another fair shake. But the whole point of me even yapping on this topic in this video is because I basically play like every game ever, and I like for my gaming channel, and I've always said like I'll definitely at least try things just to see if I'm wrong about it. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed is my actual least favorite franchise in gaming. I have not liked an Assassin's Creed game in so many years.
Overhyped.
And like the last one that I enjoyed to any degree was Black Flag, and I didn't even like that as much as everyone else seemed to. I really cannot stand the Assassin's Creed franchise, but I still pumped like 5 or 6 hours into Shadows and was miserable. And it was exactly what I expected it to be. So what was the point in me doing that, wasting the money, and spending that time playing that game, knowing full well the whole time that I already probably wasn't going to like it because it is just, again, the same thing. It just doesn't make sense. I'd much rather spend that time playing games that I think I'll probably like, or games that are fun shitty that might be entertainingly bad, which I also really like. So I think just from now on,
that's kind of where I'm at my point in this, like my gaming life, my gaming career, whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of at the same thing with him. Like I don't want to be buying slop anymore. Like I really want to prioritize like playing better games. You know, I used to buy every game that came out, but like I said, the price keeps going up and the time commitment for these games are ridiculous. So like there's a bunch of games that I have to play that I still haven't played. Like I bought the Dragon Ball Z game, never played it. Not once, because I had so many other games to play. I bought Monster Hunter when it came out. I just started playing that right before Digimon, of course. Now Digimon's taking my whole life, but before Digimon came out, I was playing Monster Hunter. It took me months to get to that. I have such a backlog of games, and there's just so much to do now for entertainment, like watching YouTube, playing other games, like free to play games. Like there's just so much more out there these days. So it's just, if the game isn't like top tier and it's like something new, it's really no point in playing. You know what I mean?
if a game looks like something I'm going to fucking hate, I probably won't bother playing
Like
it.
Pokemon.
So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's it. So yeah.
So yeah, I agree with everything he was kind of saying there. I'm kind of with Call of Duty. I want to get it, but also I know I shouldn't. Like it has nothing new in it. It's not special. Pokemon ZA, I want to get it in my heart. I really want to get it, but I know it's just gonna be bad. I know it's a cash grab. Like right here, I haven't watched this video. Maybe I'll watch it next, but it's just gonna be a cash grab, and it's just crazy to see. So it's just a crazy feeling, to honest, like not buy a Call of Duty game, not buy a Pokemon game. Like I literally feel dirty, and that says probably more about me and my addictions than anything. But I feel dirty, dog. Like I feel dirty. But it is what it is. I'm not. I know I won't play it. Like I'll play ZA. I'll play it for like a couple of hours and just be done with it, because that's what I did with Scarlet and Violet. And I said, never again am I doing this crap. So it's hard. it's hard. But all right, guys. So that's the video. We'll have some more videos coming out later today too. So check for those, and make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're interested in gaming news, like drama news, not like politics. Well, sometimes politics, I guess. And then reactions. So subscribe.